Halo Season 1, Episode 6, titled Solace. And this episode is pretty much the aftermath episode, where last week we had a big epic battle at the end. And this episode is all about, okay, here's all the information that happened last week, here's the aftermath of what the battle costs, the artifacts of said battle. I actually thought, the weird thing about it is I thought it would be a little bit of issue with not following orders, how he's just like, okay, one of my sponsors, one of my people are in trouble, I need to go down and save her. I thought there would be a little bit of a, no, Master Chief, no, you do not do that, you need to follow orders. I'm surprised that didn't happen, but they understood, you got the little line that said, you saved hundreds and thousands of us, you did a good job. Yeah, we'll find the artifact, you found it once, we'll find it again, that type of mindset, so that's good. But what you have for the rest of the episode is finding out about the artifact, a little bit of maybe a possibility of why Master Chief is able to make the artifact glow up and others can't, reasons of this female character, this character who's been around with the Coffin since she was a child. And it's the first time we have, well, not the first time, but it's the first time we fully had like a full-on conversation with this character in English. And I have a thing, it's a weird thing because like in previous episodes, she's talking to the Covenant, she's very confident with the Covenant, she's like being very along what the Covenant thinks. Like the Covenant, she killed a bunch of people on a ship, and in this she's acting all innocent or saying, I need to speak to the Master Chief, I need to speak to the Master Chief, I need to be with the Master Chief. And it's just like, I don't know what to think about the character, I don't know the motivation, I know to the sense of there's a plan that we don't know about. I mean, is it the whole thing of I need to touch it so he can die? While if he touches the artifact, I die, I feel the pain. Like there's a sort of link towards the two of them somehow. And yes, we see the halo at the end, the big giant circle thing. And if people who've seen the Mandalorian, you may think, this is a bit of a whip off of that one episode of Boba Fett. No. That came out first. The massive spaceship at the end. You know what? I wouldn't be shocked that, for all the people who are like, you ain't following the canon of the games, I wouldn't be shocked the last two episodes or the last episodes basically the story of the first game. Because I wouldn't be shocked, like, if you told the story of that game, it would take 15 minutes, an hour to tell, versus a full-on, like, 9 episodes or 9 hours, 9 to 10 hours, depending how long the episodes are, how to work and all the characterization that has happened in the rest of the show. And if that is the big giant finale at the end, that's good, because in a way we only got 3 episodes left. Now episode 7, I think I'm not going to like, knowing that it feels like it's going to probably wrap up the other storyline that I felt like ended in episode 2, but they felt like, well, we need like 9 episodes of content. We can't just have 30 minutes episodes. I mean, really? Because Mandalorian does pretty well. WandaVision did pretty well doing 30-minute episodes. You can do 30-minute episodes, guys. You can just cut the crap out. But we'll wait till next week. We'll wait till episode 7. But we only got 3 episodes left. And I feel like we are having the Master Chief story of this season at the conclusion. That we are going to find the artifact by episode 8, and episode 9 will be the big finale. And it's and now the last thing I will talk about, outside of like, yes, John is a little bit shaky on Dr. Halsey does something completely out of range to just prove to get a sense of information. But you also have him not trusting Dr. Halsey for untenable reasons. He's unable to trust Cortana, And it's interesting seeing Katana being a little bit smaller, and it's probably the mindset of, it's probably a little bit cheaper if Katana's like small, like she's like what she is in the games. It's probably a little bit cheaper, larger she is, the more expensive it will get. But back with Dr. Halsey. Now, Dr. Halsey is the type of woman or the type of person who is going to do the whole, if you're taking me down, you're going down with me. Like, I got some dirt on you that I think the high ups are going to really love to hear. And she's kind of the best type of villain, or the white type of person who thinks they're doing the right thing, and how they feel that, for her case, is she sees the errors of humans. She sees the errors of human evolution, and she's trying to be the next step of human evolution, and that is kill all the emotions. Kill all the emotions. Basically be Cybermen without being in metal suits and all that. But it's weird, like, she's talking to John like a mother. And even when she does the whole, like, this is what I do, this is the reason I did it, you won't understand, like, basically, the cost of hundreds of children for saving billions, that type of mindset. It's really, you can kind of sense, like, the sense of how white she feels, how sense of sacrifices that she's willing to make. It's just a lot of stuff. This is a character that's just full. I mean, here's the thing. Clearly, she's gonna die. If she lives by the end of season 1, I'm going to like, interesting. I just felt like her story's slowly hitting that conclusion. It feels like she's slowly hitting that endpoint of like, yeah, you're gonna die at the end of the season. The Covenant, or maybe not the Covenant, but I think that I forgot what the character's name is, but like, let's say the Human Covenant. I feel like she might do it, and all that. It'll be interesting if they're going to ever play like the Halo theme fully with the electric guitars. It'll be interesting. Like, by episode 9, they're like using that piece of music as like the big like crescendo, like rock, fuck yeah moment. But never know. But hopefully next week I like episode 7, because I hope there's decent action. So I can go, okay, at least the action's good, but I just don't care about this other storyline. Just end it. End the storyline.